Welcome to this week's episode of Ezentuary. We left off last time in the Hall of Wizards. Basically, Hen was being carried out on Yora's shoulder, pretending to be dead.
Opposite. Other way
Opposite.
around.
Okay, well, strike that, reverse it. Yora was being carried out on Hen's shoulder. Kakano was following, kind of confused, because why not just fight, of course. And Gago was going along with it because that's what Gago does.
I
So,
be but
you
a
guys
simple sailor, not a leader at all.
So you guys are walking down the stairs. You hear the shuffling and so forth above you, and you're walking down to the lower area of that wizard's hall.
Are there any doors in the hall?
Roll perception.
Okay, hang on.
Also, because you are like hanging over someone's shoulder, being bounced around.
Right. Oh.
I mean, I can put Yora down at this point.
I got a 7.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You're just kind of bouncing
Oh.
there. You're like, So no, there are no doors in the hall.
Okay.
You're like descending. You're descending stairs, like going back downstairs.
Okay, I'd say to Hen, I think you can put me down now, Hen.
Oh, yeah, probably. And I'll do that.
Thank you.
Awesome. Oh yeah, and was it Hen that was still in disguise as the one guy?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, all right, we'll say you guys hit the bottom of the stairs and you're back in the group, and there's some commotion, and you're seen, and there's some interested wizards that come walking over towards you.
Ah, shit. Hello, fellow Sardians.
Hello,
Good to be in the company of wizards.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're not that special, but we're interested in your creation there, the bug.
Yes. What about him?
Well, I mean, have you seen the sorry state of the Companions Lounge lately? It's, I mean, there's like a pseudo dragon, I think, and maybe an imp in there, and that's about it. He's really cool. I'd kind of like to make one for myself, just so I can kind of have the coolest companion.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So what's your question?
Well, how do I make one? I want to make one.
Yeah, that's an excellent question.
Let me break in here real quick. You're right. That is an excellent question, but unfortunately, we are a bit pressed for time. So if you pop around to his tent later on tonight, when he's going to take you all out drinking anyway, that would be the time to ask him all those questions and be able to get the nitty-gritty out of him, especially if you lube him up a little bit with a couple of flagons of grog first. But for right now, we must be off. There is a thing that requires our attention.
Yeah. So,
Oh. A thing, of course.
yeah, very, very busy, wizard things, you know how it is. Us wizards
Yeah.
always being asked to do random things around, like, oh, you can use magic, Man. Relatable.
Excuse me, fellow wizards, before you leave, might I ask you, have you heard anything about a blue orb and a scavenger hunt?
What? Oh, yeah. It's all the talk around here. Not sure. We're looking into it. They've got us working in shifts.
Well, thank you.
That raises my curiosity a little bit. Who's got you working in shifts there, mateys?
Oh, well, you know, the boss, the turbo wizard upstairs.
Ah,
yeah.
Turbo Wizard?
I couldn't think of what to get a title to give him. Like, it popped into my head because the kids have been playing Nintendo.
Be he the one that was that tends to wear a silver robe?
Oh yes, yeah. He's the boss. Yeah.
Oh, very good. So, do you know where his office or lab may be? Methinks we were given wrong directions before because they gave us directions to this large meeting room where they were all in like a conference or something, and we really need a more intimate setting for a conversation with him.
Oh well, I mean, if the meeting's almost done, and he looks down and he's got like a little like a sundial on his wrist, and he holds it up. You can see there's a shadow, even though there's no artificial light in here. It's just like casting as if, you know, it's a timepiece. And he's like, well, I mean, they should be done here soon. You can just catch them in the hallway.
I'd just kind of be interested in where his lab might be. What wondrous things does he tend to work on?
Oh, I don't really know, but I mean, his study's upstairs.
Yes, that does cover quite a lot of ground. Upstairs in the northwest quadrant, the northeast, southwest, southeast. I mean, which set of stairs? Is there more than one?
You're asking a lot of questions. It's kind of making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's really good at that. That's what I hired him for, you know.
Well, at least I not to be asking questions about your personal party zone area, so consider yourself lucky.
Well,
Personal
friends, we were just hoping to rendezvous with the wizard, and nothing else really needs to be said about it. We can wait for him here. That'll do. Thank you very much. Be on your way, please.
Yeah. Certainly.
Takakano telepathically links with the party and says, "We should kill him and consume the body to remove any evidence he may tell."
I like this idea.
It's a good thought.
Or
How about
maybe
not in the crowded wizard convention center, though?
Yes. What if we just lay in wait for him and follow him to wherever his lair is?
I mean, your idea does have some merit, except, how do we hide Takakano? He does tend to stand out in a crowd.
Maybe I could turn into some kind of animal and follow him, and then I could report back on where his lair is.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there
want
any
to-
inside of this hall? Are there any handholds or other places to climb?
Yeah, there's probably some knots and stuff you could climb. Yeah, I'll give you handles, sure.
Takakano begins scurrying up the wall, blend into the shadows.
Okay, you're kind of in a crowded room, so give me first a stealth check, and then followed by athletics, I guess.
Takakano, it's not 20 stealth.
Oh God.
And athletics 23.
Yeah, you just disappear. Your own party doesn't even hear you scuttle up the wall like a cockroach. You're just like up and gone.
Takakano hunt. Takakano wait. He broadcasts that to the party, so the party knows.
Yes, that definitely won't make us worry or anything. Thanks for letting us know.
Okay, I'm going to turn into. Can I turn into bugs?
I don't think so. Well, maybe.
Only
You can
animals.
you can turn into a swarm of bugs, maybe, but weren't you out of wild shapes?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I did change into. Yeah, I think I need a rest, so maybe that won't work. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe-
you guys are still
Maybe
going
we
on
should-
the.
yeah,
Yeah,
follow
you-
him conventionally.
There you go.
Alright. Well, I mean, big wizard guy would recognize all of you, but if I got out of this disguise, he wouldn't necessarily recognize me.
Yes, but you
Mm,
don't look like a wizard in your normal get up there, lass.
Yeah. I mean, do you look like a normal wizard?
I be a sorcerer.
Not the same thing.
I be what's the word me looking for? I be odd enough to blend in with the rest of the wizardly crowd.
Odd enough.
I
mhm. So, is it you then that should follow the wizard, Gago? Is that what we agree?
No, I'm not sure. I'm thinking here. Maybe we three could find some uniforms and dress up as cleaning staff, servants, and that way we could hang about and no one will look twice at us.
Excellent idea.
Sure. All right. You guys are looking around. Let's have the three of you not in hiding and wait. Roll me a. Let's see. Let's do investigation.
All of us?
Yes, I think so.
I got a 5.
I also got to 5.
Hen got a nat 1, so,
Oh my god.
All right. So between all of you, you guys look around, and you're like, the wizards do not appear to have cleaning staff.
All right.
Is there anyone serving food? Can I look around again for like waiters or something?
Oh, that's a fine idea.
Yes, you see some. Looks like imps, something along those lines that are like, hobbling around. Like there's a little Quasit, serving like food.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, you see like this little kind of freaky looking long-tailed guy, but he's in a he's got bug eyes and sharp teeth with horns, but he's holding like a tray that has some like champagne glasses on it.
Could I talk to him like privately without anybody noticing?
I mean, you can try. How you gonna do that?
I just I go like, hey, you. Wait, no, is he far away? Is he far away?
Sure. Let's say he's like, let's say he's kind of across the room, so at most 30 feet.
Okay. I'm just gonna approach him and talk to him.
I shall follow.
All right.
I shall not. I think I'm gonna spend this time trying to find out wherever Kakakano went.
All right. So you're like looking around for Kakano, and the other two approach the little kind of freaked out looking waiter. And yeah, what do you do?
Excuse me, kind being. I wonder if I might have a word with you around the corner over there.
He kind of looks to the side, makes kind of a hissing sound, and roll a persuasion.
Damn it, so many low rolls. I got a 3.
He walks towards towards what might be the kitchen area. You can kind of see some movement and like food being taken in and out of the main door.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him.
All right. Yeah, you follow him into the kitchen, and as you start to do that, all of a sudden, a little imp comes out and, flashes up his wings for a second and kind of like holds a hand up, like stop, like back up. But he's not actually using like common. Just
Excuse me, I wanted to talk to that waiter there. He got something a little mixed up with my order.
you see this like look of horror on his face. His eyes get big and puts up a single finger for you, like wait. And he goes back inside, and all of a sudden you hear some like screaming coming from the back, and he comes back out with like some blood on his hands, and then he puts his hands together and gives you a little bow, like almost like we are so sorry.
Oh no. Listen, thank you for handling that so well. I wonder if we might talk, you and me, for a second.
He just he clicks a couple times.
At this point, I settle up to Yoro and I say, just so you know, I happen to speak Infernal. Do you want me to try to talk to him?
Can you please? Yes, thank you.
So I turn to the imp.
Okay.
Are you
So-
gonna say something?
Yeah, I want to ask him if he could lead us to the Turbo Wizard's study, and that we might make it worth his while with this gem that I got from the market, this fire opal, perhaps.
All right. I ask the imp. B know where the head wizard's private quarters are.
He looks shocked. You speak my tongue.
Aye, laddie, I do.
Didn't even know that you could say laddie in Infernal. It's amazing.
I be very talented.
Yes, very incredible. The tower. Yes, you wish to go up. Yes, we go up the stairs and cross to the far side of the building. There is
Ah.
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Me short friend here was saying that there might be an opal in it for you if you happen to guide us up to his quarters.
Ooh. Let's see. I'm gonna roll. Yeah, he's interested.
Sweet.
Fantastic. And I'm kind of translating as I'm going along so that Yoro knows what I'm talking about. So that Yoro knows what's going on.
Awesome.
Okay.
He asks if he can see the opal.
I show it to him, but I keep it in my hand still.
He looks at you and speaks in Infernal, so this is where, Goggle, you'll have to translate. He says, a deal with a devil is binding. You agree to give that to me now. I take you up the servant's way.
No, payment after services rendered, please.
So you obviously know nothing of my kin. You speak my tongue, but you know not my culture. And he
I've
turns
been-
and walks away.
No. Wait, please. I can make a deal.
For crying out. It's not like the infernal realms are beacons of honor and kept words.
Apparently, we found ourselves a honest imp.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Well, the devil always keeps his deals.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yes, but there's always a loophole somewhere.
But it does keep
No,
his
it's-
word. I mean, genies find loopholes all the time.
Yeah.
Nah. Anyway, all right.
So does he come back?
He turns his head, waits for your offer.
Okay. I flash the opal in my hand and I say, "Please, don't leave yet."
He puts out his hand.
Okay, I give it to him.
Follow me.
Perfect. Okay, we
So
follow.
he takes you through the kitchen, and is everyone else following?
Well, I'm not with them, but
It sounds
Okay.
like it's just me and Yoro because.
All right, so the two are staying out front, and Gago and Yora, you're following the dude.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, he takes you to the back, and there's like a narrow staircase that's very steep that goes from the kitchen up to the second floor. You would have never known it was even here if you were looking for it.
Sweet.
And he proceeds to take you up, and you find a very short door, like arch top, that he pushes, and he beckons for you to follow.
No, we follow, of course.
Yes.
Well, just checking. I got to make sure with you guys, you know. All right. So you pop inside, and you find a large round room that has all manner of books and apothecary equipment and all sorts of things scattered around it. He says to you, "Our deal is complete," and then he goes back out to that little door, and you hear him scurrying off downstairs.
Sweet. Well, I think we should wait here for them to come, but perhaps we can go get Hen and have her come with us.
Perhaps. I'm not trusting our little friend too much. I'm thinking that maybe since we are in his personal quarters, maybe we should just have a quick search for this globe of knowledge while we're here, and then maybe we can be away with none the wiser.
Sounds like a great. Okay. So we start
Alright.
ransacking the place.
Very carefully.
All
We
right,
don't
how
want
about
to
you-
raise the wizard's suspicions or ire, I don't think.
True. Okay.
Okay, you guys are
perfect.
being careful, and you're slowly looking around. So let's start by each of you gets to roll investigation with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, good. We need all the advantage we can get.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Okay. Well, let's do the 16 first. So with the 16, you are looking around and you find a book that catches your eye. There's some writing which you can't decipher, but you see what looks like a picture of like a dark orb, and it looks very familiar. Gago, on the other hand, goes over to the wizard's desk and finds detailed new sketches, notes, like all sorts of writings and brand new drawings that look almost like photographs. They're so well done, and you can see this thing that looks, well, like was described. It looks like a black sphere that has some kind of like carvings in it. There appears to be a light of some kind on the bottom that is causing it to like float in his picture, provide illumination.
But do these drawings actually give an indication of where this orb may be hidden?
It doesn't indicate that, but it has tons of like other details about it. Like you can see, it lets you know exactly what it like looks like, what it what it is, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It's, you basically now know what you're looking for.
Perfect. I want to take the book that I found and put it in my bag.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't see the thing, but you know exactly what the thing is now. You didn't know what the thing was before.
All right. Is there anything in the notes that, like, gives off about how much of a presence, like a magical presence, it may have?
There's nothing written that you could read about it sending off a magical presence, but you do see a note about how it magically seems to know everything. Every question that he asks it answers.
Is there any blue orb on his desk or in his office that we can see?
You don't see one.
Okay.
All right. So, hold here real quick. All right, downstairs, group of the wizards from that meeting that was disrupted finally start making their way downstairs. Most of them from your previous count made it down, but you don't see the turbo wizard or the guy that had his bag dumped out. Kakano, you've observed all this.
Is the prey alone ever?
Well, from your perspective right here, you haven't seen your prey or the other guys. There's only two missing from the crowd that came down.
Kakano wait. Kakano study.
Okay. And Hen, are you just chilling?
Well, I'm trying to find Kano, because I know if he says he's hunting, it's probably not going to be good for us, so I'm just trying to look around for him, I guess.
Alright, so you've been wandering around a while looking for him. You just still can't find him. And then that group comes downstairs.
Like the group of
Wizards.
guys that he was hunting?
No.
No, the group from the...
The meeting that we interrupted.
Great. Intriguing. I might slip out of disguise, actually, and kind of, like, shadow that group and kind of see where they go.
Okay, they are just kind of mulling around the hall. The little green guy starts bringing out, like, champagne, and serving them. There's a few other creatures that are doing the same.
Do I pick up any of their conversations?
Yes, you do. There's mostly talking about, new things that have been learned, picked up, traded, what valuable information they were able to, get their hands on, little things like that.
Alright, so nothing...
Nothing relevant to you.
All right. Well, shoot. I just kind of scratch my head and look around.
All right. Well, you do that, and back upstairs with Yora and Gago, you hear a conversation coming from outside the door, and it's getting closer. You can hear footsteps as well.
I hide. Is there a big table anywhere that I could hide under?
Absolutely.
I hide under the table.
All right, you get under this table. Let's see how well. Can you give me a roll for stealth?
I got a 9.
You know, it's not great. I mean, you're down there, but you're not exactly the best hidden. Gago, what about you?
Is there a curtain?
What is around this room other than books and bookcases? Is there like a wardrobe or anything along those lines?
Yes, there's a wardrobe and a curtain.
I will tuck myself in the wardrobe.
Okay.
Oh no, not the wardrobe. I want to go in the curtain.
All right, you
instead.
go in the curtain. I'll just give that to you.
Okay.
Because you realize that where you were was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
All right, so after a few moments, the door opens, and in comes the Turbo Wizard and the other guy who had his bag dumped out, and they're both just like, "Who was that person? What were they doing? That was just ridiculous. Can't believe what happened out there." Yeah, they're just like shaking their heads.
Okay. Did they leave the door open or did they close it behind them?
Let's say they closed it. So they come in and they close the door and they continue the thing, and finally the Turbo Wizard says, "All right, but we have more important things to do. Have you been able to find anything beyond what I found about the orb?" And I was like, "No, I asked it all sorts of questions. It seems to be able to answer anything but its origins. It does not know where it came from."
How far are they away from me and my curtain?
Oh, 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
Too far?
Yeah, too far. I was gonna see about clubbing one of them or something, but
There's enough space. I mean, if you could try to sneak across the floor and give bonk one of them, but
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to sneak. Are they facing me or facing away?
they're facing the desk, so we'll say their backs are 45 degrees to you.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to try to sneak in their blind spot.
All right.
Roll.
Yes, please roll me stealth.
6.
Yeah, you step out and you put your foot down right into a board that just goes. And they both turn and stare at you and are just like, "What the?" And the other guy goes, "You again? How did you get here?"
I draw my shillelagh, my magic shillelagh.
Okay.
And I say, "Listen, I don't want any trouble. I just want to leave. Okay? Can I leave?"
He's like, "I don't even know why you're here. But no, now that you're here, you need to answer some questions."
All right, I throw my shillelagh at his face.
Okay, go for it. We'll say this is the dump out guy you're throwing it at.
Yeah, the dump out guy. Or I would rather throw it at the Turbo Wizard, really.
Okay, toss it at the Turbo Wizard.
I got an 11 to hit.
That does not hit. He steps to the side, and he's just like, "What the hell?" And let's see. in response, let me. I didn't exactly expect this, so I need to look up what he does really quick. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I got a 22.
Wow. Yeah, you hear these voices all start screaming in your ear, but then you are able to shake them off, and you see a moment of surprise on his face as he looks at his companion, and he just says, "Do something." At which point, let's see, what does he do? He's kind of mad about earlier, so what he does instead is, oh, let's see if I have this thing here. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 13.
All right, that fails. So he is mad, and Emperor Palpatine just unleashes a full-on lightning bolt into you.
Oh no.
All right, I'm just gonna use the dice roller because it's easier. Where's the thing? Oh, I even did the wrong thing. There it is. All right, and he causes 25 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god. All right.
It's just like bam. All right. So, all right, that was one round. That all happened. So it's back to your turn. What do you
Okay.
want to try to do?
Are you? I mean, I'm hidden in the wardrobe. I mean, but I'm still in the room.
You are, and all right. So that all just happened. The lightning strikes. I'll give you the opportunity. What do you want to do?
All right. Well, how far does Kakano's telepathy reach?
Well, I think he
60
can only
feet?
talk to you, but you
Yeah.
can't just talk to him.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
All right.
60-foot radius, and yeah, he has to link with you. You can talk back to him telepathically if he's linked, but otherwise, yeah.
okay. Well, we're way further away than 60 feet, so that sucks. Okay. Um, I'm busy frantically trying to think of a way out of this because this is not going well here. So we're on my 4th level. Okay. All right. I pop open the door of the wardrobe very cautiously because after the lightning bolt, and I fix my eyes on Turbo Wizard, and I cast Crown of Madness at him.
All right.
That is 14 plus 5. That is 19 to cast.
All right. Let me. I just want to check it here. Which is successful cast. I have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Correct.
All right. Let me bring up his character sheet real quick. There he is. So Wisdom saving throw. Give him a roll. Oh, he does very poorly on that. So he only rolls a 9 to save.
That does not save.
Yeah. So the charmed target must use its action before moving on each turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. All right. So
I choose the other wizard.
all right, you can do that, but it's not his turn yet. So when his turn comes around, that's what he will do. Currently, it is Yora.
Oh, yeah. So I'm standing. Where is the door relative to me?
There's the little one that's kind of back into the corner, and then there's the main one. Let's say because you were moving 45 degrees to them, it's like off the other 45, so straight across from you, to the left. Let's call it also another 20 feet. No, it's less than that. Like 10 feet away. How about that?
Okay. I am going to just go ahead and draw my scimitar and attack that turbo wizard.
Okay. Okay, go for it.
14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Damn. All right.
All right, so he turns and he makes a melee attack against the other wizard. So, he has a dagger, so that's what he pulls. And wow, I rolled incredibly well. And he stabs into that poor guy. Just lost my D4. Okay, I have another one. He only does 4 damage to the other guy, but still, he stabs him for 4 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Alright, and the other guy screams out in pain because he's like, "What? Why did you stab me? Oh, I thought we were friends." And let's see. At that, he stumbles backwards towards the door, and he will cast. Let me just see here. I want to read this thing real quick. He casts Confusion into the room, and in an area centered so the outer bits of the radius hit everyone. So I need both of you guys and the Turbo Wizard to all make a Wisdom saving throw.
Got a 17.
Ugh.
17 saves.
I got to 9.
9 does not.
Of course not.
And I think... Does the Turbo guy save? He does not. Alright, so... What do I roll here for this? Alright, an affected target... So... An affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior. Okay. So he does that. He casts Confusion and he runs out the door, pulls it open, throws himself through and pulls it closed behind him. And you hear a slide lock on the other side.
Oh.
As he goes running away. So, Gago, we're back to you.
I think the DM is trying to kill us.
Not. I'm trying to... How would the creature act? The creatures should know what they're doing and act in a certain way.
Yeah, probably my fault for trying to sneak up on those guys.
Well, I guess I have to roll a d10 to start off with, don't I?
Yes, you do.
All right. I roll a 3.
3. You do not move or take actions this turn.
Well, if I can't take an action, then I can't maintain the Crown of Madness, so that's going to go away.
Okay. So that goes away. And then we go to Yora.
Okay, I want to use one of my cantrips. I want to use the resistance cantrip. And
Oh, I need you to roll a one. You. I forgot you were immune.
Yep, she
Sorry.
saved. You're saved.
Yeah.
yeah,
So you're doing a resistance cantrip.
yeah, and I'm just gonna like apply it to Gago by patting him on the back and saying, "We got this."
All right. What does that do?
Resistance. So it is. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice.
Nice. So you're a little more resistant.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then, yeah, on your next saving throw, you can add a d4 to whatever you get. So, nice.
Okay. Cool.
All right, then can I use multiple cantrips in one turn or just one?
No, it's an action. It's the same as like
Okay.
throwing a spear or striking with a weapon.
Oh, okay, sounds good. All right, then that's my turn.
All right, right on. So the guy, he just starts laughing, and
Doesn't he have to roll a
Does-
1d10?
oh, he does. Yes. Well, he can still laugh with that. All right, 1d10, and look it up. Oh, he also does not move or take an action.
Oh, fantastic. That saves us.
So yeah, he's fine. I guess he just stands there staring at you, and we go back to Gago.
All right. How long does the confusion spell last?
Let me see. This might get annoying.
Mhm.
1 minute, 6 rounds.
All right. Okay. Well, let me roll. Come on, 9 or 10. 6.
Oh, but you can add 4 to it if you want. Or wait, no,
Oh.
a d4.
No. This
Yeah,
is
it doesn't
just
work like that.
not
Oh,
for
it doesn't
this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, my turn's over.
Yep. Yara, do you want to try something?
Yeah, I want to manifest my shillelagh and club that turbo wizard.
Okay. Club that wizard.
11 to hit.
That does not hit.
God, the dice are not in my favor tonight.
No, they're not. Well, they're not in mine either. So I have a bad feeling we're just gonna go back and forth with this for a bit. Oh my god.
Imagine him wandering around like, taking Gago and Yora a long time. Wonder what they're up to.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I can move or act normally this turn. Excellent.
Oh, no. That's
I just
horrible.
rolled a 9. It's fine.
No, it's not.
Well, fine. I was finally gonna do the thing where he starts cackling and he's like, "Haha! I am not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me." Yeah, doing the whole
Okay.
Rorschach thing.
Right, yeah.
All right, so okay. He first off things he does is he fills the room with twisting patterns of colors and lights that weave through the air. I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
I got a 23.
I got a 4.
Oh.
All right. Well, all right. So in addition to your thing, Gago, you are incapacitated with a speed of 0. All right. So that's what he does. But Yora apparently it had no effect on.
Yep. So now it's my
Alright,
turn
so-
again.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to cast a spell in my second level slot spell.
Okay.
I want to cast Entangle on the wizard.
Cool.
Yeah, so this says grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range. For
Yep.
the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area to difficult terrain. Okay,
Yep, go for it.
I roll a d20 to cast.
Yes.
3.
Okay.
Wait, do I add up the modifier to it?
Yes.
Okay, I got a 9.
You're fine. I believe that. Oh, this is just a. Oh, it's just a conjuration. So yeah, you're successful. And I have to roll a strength saving throw, which in this case is a 14. And does that save? In your lower right, you should have a thing that says spell save DC.
Oh. They need a 14.
Ah, it matches. Tie goes to defender. I think I barely resist it.
Oh, okay. Dang.
Not a success, but it's not a failure. It's just like I'm like fighting them off, so I'm distracted at the moment.
Okay.
All right, Gago is frozen, and so he is straight up just like, this is absolutely stupid, and attempts to.
Do I
He's
need to
going
roll
to-
for confusion first?
You can, but go ahead and roll for confusion. Yeah, this will be fun.
I got a 1.
It says the creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction, but you currently can't move.
Can't move. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a dream of moving in a random direction. All right. Let me jump back over here. All right, so he gets real mad and like the room darkens a bit. And Yora, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
I got a 5.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh god.
Hold on.
Time for me to start dusting off my other character sheets.
You see this like ball of energy channel up through him as he single-handedly, like Goku style, blasts you with a ball of lightning that does 35 points of damage.
Oh no. Alright, I'm unconscious.
He's just like, ah! Like, I am the Turbo Wizard. I should be better than this.
Oh.
And he walks over and looks at Gago and is like, You will be useful for an experiment.
No.
And he turns and walks outside and yells down the. You hear well, I guess you're out. So at the Kakano, you're downstairs and you hear the guy, an echo yelling from above, saying, "Assistance, come!" And you see a group that was below you start suddenly heading up the stairs.
It kind of skitters along the ceiling. You see.
All right. So you're following. Do you just follow? You don't let any because what was it? Hen's still looking for you.
Yeah.
Is Hen within range?
No idea. I'm just kind of wandering around trying to figure out where the hell you could have gone.
Yeah, but are you still in the Great Hall, or did you actually wander out of the building?
No, I'm still in the Great Hall.
Then you're probably within range.
Yeah,
Probably.
you're definitely within range.
Chaka Kano broadcast to Hen. New target acquired. Investigating.
Hey. Well, that doesn't help me.
Upstairs.
Where are you?
Proceeding
It's kind of yell
upstairs.
to nobody in particular.
Yeah.
Stairs.
You can telepathically talk to him when he links with you.
Okay. All right, stairs.
So yeah,
Alright.
you see the guys run upstairs, and he says stairs.
Okie dokie.
Although with caution, young clutchmate.
Yeah. Caution. I'll kind
Alright.
of hover by the stairs and kind of survey to see what happens.
All right, so a group of 6 of those wizards from before, they go up the stairs, and as you follow them, you see them run over to the far side of the room. There's a short hall, and then they meet the turbo wizard. He points inside. And
Has it been a minute yet?
Yes, it's definitely been a minute.
Okay, well, at least the confusion wears off.
The confusion's worn off, but you're still... How long does this thing... Oh, this also takes up to a minute. So, just as they get there, you totally unfreeze. And you're back to normal as you see him pointing at you, and 6 other wizards start making their way into the room.
Okay. Do I get a reaction?
Yeah, you can do something. I'm giving you the chance.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
All right. Well, I'm let's see. I'm supposed to have them make constitution saves. I'm wondering if I even should. Let's see. All right, so there's 6 of them. Hold on. Let me just try it real quick and see what I get.
I do have it written down. I think.
All right, that is fail, succeed. All right, so 4 of them fail completely.
So do I get double thunder damage on that nat 20?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, fantastic. Alright.
So yeah, go ahead and do like, what is that, 48 or 2d8 and double it.
Yep, well, before I'll do 48. Alright. So that's 10, that's 14 thunder damage. And
Awesome.
the ones that did not succeed get pushed back 10 feet.
Yep. All right, so... All right, let me just note this. 14 to those guys, 7 to him. All right, so they all got knocked back. The papers and stuff in the room go flying. I mean, there's stuff, books, crystal balls, things get pushed 10 feet in all directions. And then there's a loud clap that just echoes through the hall. Kakano, you are just like overwhelmed by this sound as it carries past you. You even hear it echo back from like 100 feet behind you.
You're such a bunch of dumbasses.
All right, let's real quick. Yora, go ahead and roll me a death save.
Okay. Got a 3. Wait, and then I add
Nope, no adding, just a
nothing.
3.
Just
So,
a 3. Okay.
yep, that's one to the death side.
All right.
All right. Okay, so. Oh, geez. All right, so there was one wizard out of that group. That. Let's see. What is he gonna do? He is going to attempt to cast a spell, and Let's see. Gago, I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Because that's worked so well for me so far.
Well, it's what they do. They're wizards.
Oh my god. I got a 5.
All right, so you hear his voice just boom through your head, and he says, "Stop!" And you have to obey, so you just stop.
All right.
And then he's like, "Stand there!" And he helps his other guys up, and there's like, "All right, Turbo Wizard, sir, what do you want us to do with him?" And he says, take him down to the lower lab." So the guy looks at you, and he's like, "You, follow me." And you're compelled, so you start following him.
All right. Wouldn't Kakano be like right behind them?
Well, Kakano's outside so far. We'll get to what happens with him.
Yeah,
He-
we're
he-
stealthing right now.
Yep. So hold on just a sec. So, all right, you also hear as you're walking out, he tells one of the other wizards that came in to pick up that body and contact the necromancer.
Oh no.
All right.
So, all right, so 2 of them go over to pick up Yora, and Gago goes walking out, following the wizard, into the hallway, where now Kakano, you're on the ceiling, and Hen, you are at the stairs.
Do I still have a telepathic link with Kakano right now, or no?
Yes.
I would assume you do.
Okay. I'm gonna say you go after Gago, I'll save Yora, and we'll split. So I'm gonna trail the ones that are carrying Yora.
Aren't they all in the same group still?
But
They are.
well, okay. I thought they were gonna go
Yeah.
grab the necromancer.
Well, they're sorry, I didn't make that clear. They're going to take Yora to the necromancer, contact the necromancer, and then they're picking up her body and carrying it out.
Yeah, actually. I'm gonna start trailing the group as inconspicuously as possible. And I'm gonna use a spell slot to make another arcane cannon, just a small one that's like handheld, like a tiny one. And this the Eldritch cannon is a protector cannon. So I'm just gonna walk within 10 feet of Yora being held, and it's gonna give D8 plus my intelligence modifier hit point.
Okay.
As far as
Alright.
I know, it should be kind of discreet. I don't know. It's a range kind of thing.
But it's a cannon, right?
Yeah, but okay. Here it
I'm
says
imagining
grant
like an
yourself and
injector
each character
turret.
of your choice within 10 feet temporary HP equal to 1d8 plus an intelligence modifier.
I mean, narratively, you can do what you want with it. So sure, you made a little silent cannon that you fire off, and you like shoot Yora in the shoulder with healing.
Yeah.
So
And that is 10 hit points back to Yora.
Cool.
is that
Thank you.
enough to wake you up?
Let's see. I was at 0, but I guess if I counted the negatives, yeah, it would have
You
been
do.
like minus 11. So I think I'm still -1.
Alright.
Okay, so go ahead and make another death saving roll.
Okay. Oh, I got a nat 20.
You suddenly have 1 hit point.
Wow.
And yeah, you kind of
gonna
like flutter your
Pretend
eyes.
to be asleep. Yeah, I want to like sort of pretend to be asleep for a little bit longer.
Right on. Yeah, you are definitely limp and being carried downstairs.
Bonus action.
Okay, but you're alive. That's the thing.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys go downstairs. And let's see. Gago, you take a right at the bottom of the stairs, and they take you down to a like smaller walk door, and you didn't even think there could be a basement in this place, but apparently there is, as they open up this door and you descend inside following the wizard who's leading you. At this point, there's a split
how many
because what?
how many wizards are with him?
Just the one is leading him.
They get to the quiet area in the secluded Takakano strike.
All right, well, hold on. Let me just before you do that. All right. At this point, also there's a split off, and this is where the ones that are taking Yora go to the left. There is a different door, and they take her body into that one. So you went into the first door, like scurried through. You see it's just him and Gago, so you strike. So go ahead and do that.
He's gonna screech as an insectoid monster descends upon him from the ceiling.
Okay.
I guess that's with advantage to attack.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, so that's a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, and that's double checking. So, sorry to Gago. He's gonna take 2 points of fire damage,
Okay.
but so does the wizard. And wizard gets hit for 4 slashing. Wait, for twice. 10 slashing damage.
Oh, okay. So 10 slashing damage plus 2 fire?
Yeah.
Ouch. Alright. That's quite successful.
Does he break concentration?
Let's see. We will see. Okay, so he takes damage, so let's see. Gago makes a new wisdom saving throw.
Guess you can add D4 too.
Is the resistance still good, or is that worn off by now as well?
You've never used it, so you could use it.
Oh, okay. All right. Wisdom saving throw. Let's get the correct dice. What, the 1d4, right?
Yep.
Of course.
With all of that, that is an 8.
Wow. Yeah, that doesn't work so well.
No. I rolled a 6, and then the 1d4 was a 1, and then my wisdom modifier is a +1. So,
That's fine. You just
not great.
he just stands there staring. You just stand there staring at him. And I was curious though, Gago, don't you have multi-attack?
I'm a sorcerer, so
Oh no, sorry.
Takakano?
Kakano should have multi-attack.
If I use as a bonus action, it's not. Wait, do I have multi attack?
I thought you did.
Level. Level 4, right?
Yes.
I think no, I get it at level 5.
Ah, gotcha.
I have an offhand attack I can do as a bonus action, but I enraged as a bonus action, so can't use my offhand.
Gotcha. Okay. Right on. Well, that guy gets he gets quite the surprise, gets knocked down, and I guess in response you see him shoot out a thin sheet of flames towards you, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
10.
Back here. That does not save, and you take 11 fire damage. And Gago, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
7.
Yep. You just stand there and you get some hair singed off. The wizard accidentally burns you a bit for like 5.
Oh, okay.
It's a. I didn't read until later. It's a cone that he shot out at Kakano, which it's Kakano's turn.
Takakano, strike! 18 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And 18 slashing.
Good lord.
That's a
Is he
about
still
time one was rolled high.
he's still standing?
Yes, at the moment.
Jeez.
Takakano use offhand attack. 17 to hit.
That hits.
And this is it's slashing.
Okay. How much?
8.
8. He goes down.
Takakano bites its head off. Insured
Yes,
kid.
and with that, Gago, you snap back to reality, and the first thing you see is just these mandibles shearing this guy's head from his shoulders.
Ah, good.
All right, so that went well. On the other side of the other door, so Yora was being carried. Hen, were you following after?
Yeah.
All right, so on your side of things, they go through the door, and there's a descent, and they put Yora's body onto a stone slab, and they start to walk out, and you see them. You go over to the wall and say something into like some kind of a stone edifice, and they go back up the stairs.
All right.
Okay. So there's no one else in the room?
Currently, no.
Apparently.
Oh.
I don't trust that for a second. Peek my head out, look around, and once again use the Eldritch Cannon to do another. Let's see. Another 10 damage, or not 10 damage, 10 hit points for Yora.
Awesome.
Cool.
So, yeah, brings Yora up to 11, and you do that, and you hear, like, footsteps, but you don't see anyone, and then from, like, the darkness itself, a, like, fully robed necromancer comes stepping out of the shadows and makes his way over towards Yora.
Okay. Go ahead.
Actually, buddy, there's a mistake. My friend's not dead, so I'll just be taking her, and we'll be on our merry way. See ya.
He is shocked first to see you, and he's like, "Wait, what?"
And
Where did you...
I wake up and I say, "Yep, not dead here. Sorry to disappoint you. Obviously there's not much we could do anymore, so I'll be going now."
Yep. See ya. And we'll just go to walk out.
It's like, hold on. Can I ask you guys a question first?
Sure. And as my back's turned, I'm gonna load my crossbow inconspicuously.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. He's like, who sent you down here? Was it the Turbo Wizard?
Mm,
you see is more so that there's just a mistake in the paperwork. So I just came here to correct it.
I fainted upstairs, and they thought I had a heart attack, and they brought me down here.
Yeah, total overreaction.
Fine. For once, I thought I'd find someone that'd help me deal with that guy. He's a total dick. And he all of a sudden blinks out of existence.
Oh,
Damn it, we could have had someone for the rebellion.
no. Well, I'll take this. Anyways, let's get out of here.
Yes.
All right, so you guys start making your way back up those stairs that had led you down here. What do you other guys do?
How many wizards were with the body? Just 2?
There were 4 total that had taken Yora down and then left her.
Bad hunt.
Wait, so do you guys kill the Turbo Wizard or just some other random wizard? Okay.
Random wizard. Kakano, be in contact with the other members of our party. Maybe you should ask them where they are.
How do I do that? I do not know where they are. How can I contact them?
Can you not link with them?
I suppose if...
Don't you have to be able to see him?
Does he have to be able to see him? Is it line of sight?
Oh no, it's link with any willing creature within 120 feet.
Oh,
It was 60.
nice.
So Chakakano reaches out to the clutchmates.
You reach out and you can't seem to contact them.
Hmm.
Really that
Possible.
far?
The hunt must continue.
Does that mean you go down your stairs or back up?
I would think back up. We'd want to link up with our companions, so we probably want to go back the way we came.
Back up to follow the other group. 'Cause he knows where the other group went. He watched.
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah.
in that case, yes, you go back up and you go to the door and you throw it open and you find yourself in someplace unfamiliar. It's more like a longer hall of doors. Like there's many options of doors, not just a hallway with this door at the end of it.
Chakakano reaches out, probing into the darkness.
It's
See
not
if you can
dark. You can
contact-
see. It's illuminated. It's medium illumination.
The proverbial darkness.
The darkness
Darkness
of
of
the
the mind.
undiscovered country. All right.
Yes. Not literal darkness. Trying to probe, find companions.
All right, you're probing around, and you kind of start to work your way into the hall. And a couple minutes later, all of a sudden, a door opens behind you, and your 2 companions walk out.
Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah, that was easier than I thought it would be.
I
Kind of sit the little Eldritch cannon down on the ground, and it's gonna heal everybody for another 10 hit points. I keep rolling 6s.
Very nice.
Chakakano goes up to the young artificer, and he thinks is a young one, and says, "A good, successful hunt. Here is your reward," and hands her the head of the wizard.
Ah, sick! I'm gonna take my quarterstaff out and put it on top of the pokey end. Honor the kill.
Oh my god.
It would be rude not to. This is Chakakano's culture.
Kano nods in approval.
Next
Awesome.
wizard we see is gonna be horrified.
Well, you don't see any here. What you see is a long hallway that seems to stretch for way longer than the building you were in previously, with doors on either side. The hall is about 6 feet wide.
Call me crazy, but I don't think this was like this when we came in.
Why do you wish to be called crazy? Do not seem into the unwell.
Well, that's nice of you to say. Well, how do we want to go about this?
Are there any markings on any of the doors?
You don't see anything as you just kind of look left and right.
Okay. I kind of want to walk to the end of the hallway and try the farthest door down. How far would that be?
It's several hundred feet,
Okay.
so it's quite the walk.
Hmm.
Think like very long hotel hall.
Okay. Let me think here.
But there be doors on either side of the hallway for as far down as we can see, correct?
Yes.
We'd be surrounded by doors.
Yep.
And one of them is bound to be the right one.
Hmm.
All
Okay.
right, well, I go across the hall and I check and see if the closest door is locked.
You find that it is not locked.
I ease it open as quietly as I can to see what is on the other side.
Sure. You kind of push it open, and you see what looks like a, relatively, let's say, busy marketplace. It looks like it's midday. The air feels kind of wet and sticky. There appears to be a full cobblestone, road around you. Town square, and everything seems kind of moist looking.
So obviously not the marketplace that we were in.
Correct.
Okay. I ease the door shut again, and I turn to my companions and say, these here quite possibly be portals to other places entirely.
Interesting. I'm sure one of them must lead us back to our homes, the city we came from.
Yes, quite possibly.
It would also be a really easy way to derail a campaign.
Oh, I have plans. Don't worry.
Okay, let's open the next door down the hallway.
Might as well.
We
Okay.
ease that one open too, very quietly.
Sure. You ease it open, and you immediately see there's a bit of a 2-foot wall on either side of the door, and you look out, and it is a absolute barren desert with kind of a round sand dune encircling the area.
Not that one. I closed the door. Okay, let's open the next door. Yeah.
All right. Sure. You open the next door and you find yourself looking out on a like Grecian temple structure.
It's kind of neat. I'm assuming that the suggestion of a road trip would not go well for anybody.
I think we should try to stay on track.
Oh, Ryan, I'll shut the door.
Kakakano, do you want to try a door?
Kano opens a random door, one next to him.
Okay, you open the door and look through, and you see, right as you slide it open, a giant purple worm go sliding by. Like you realize that this door leads to somewhere underground.
Valuable prey.
Kakano, how do you track your prey?
Diligently. Do you not?
I mean, do you follow it by scent or like a chemical trail? Do you follow heat left by its footprints as it has walked by? Are you purely just sight?
Depends on the prey. Each prey is different. Some you must track diligently through footsteps. Others you must hunt at night.
Is there any way you could tell which way the wizards went? And which door they left by?
No.
Wait, well, I mean, you're a hunter. You're trying to follow like footprints and stuff.
Yeah, I guess
you could.
Takakano investigates to see if there's any footprints left in the ground.
Perfect.
Ooh. Investigation. 5.
There are many footprints here, but you don't know where they go.
Well, I guess it's my turn to try a door. So I'll open this one, and I open the next one down the line.
Okay, you open it up, and you see a bustling seaport with, a well-developed town, ships coming and going.
Nope, not that one, and I close it. Let's see here.
This is positively riveting.
Well, I mean, there's obviously an answer. You just have to figure it out.
If only we had the ability to test these doors to see where they go. Or sense magics.
I have a detect magic spell.
Alright,
Okay.
that's an option.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cast it?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it. In my my second level slot.
Okay, let's see. All right, so for 30 feet around you, you sense all the magic and it creates a faint aura. You see what looks like dials on the doors. You know, things that they look almost like options. and there's different. As you look up, there's like it looks almost like magical wiring going to the different doors, and everything seems like it's interconnected and adjustable.
Can I look closer at the dial?
Sure. You take a look and you see a bunch of magical runes.
Oh. Are they cast in stone?
No, they're just it's purely magic, and it's a projection on the surface of the door.
Can anyone read these runes? I guess no one else can see it, huh?
I think it probably glows for everyone when you do those castings.
Oh, okay. Can anyone else read these?
Depends on what language they're in.
No.
I
Unless
guess
runes are from halflings, I seriously doubt it.
I can read druidic. But
Well,
not sure.
it definitely doesn't look like it's a type of druidic language, but you've definitely seen similar runes before to mark like locations.
So could this be the correct door?
How many possibilities are on the dial?
Oh, many. Let's say 7 different lockable positions.
Are they
Can
in
I
the
just-
shape of chevrons?
Oh,
Yes. But like a constellation inside a chevron.
I want to open the door and just cycle through the different positions on the pad or on the dial. Can I do that?
Okay, so you're gonna open the wait. You want to open the door and then try to mess with it.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, you push the door open and you stand there. You put your hand up, and I need you to roll me Arcana.
I got a 2.
Nothing happens. You're just like, and you just all you see is a windswept tundra.
Okay, I close the door and I turn the dial 1 to the right and then reopen it.
Roll an Arcana
Okay.
for that.
5.
You push the door open, and you find yourself looking out at just a sweltering jungle.
All right, I close the door and I turn the dial again 1 to the right. And open it
Okay.
again.
I need another Arcana. Every time you need to roll me an Arcana.
Got 17.
All right. You turn it and you just channel your energy and you push it open, the door open, and you realize you're open the door to another hallway, but you seem to recognize a staircase down into the left and a great hall a little further ahead and to the right.
Ah, thank God.
I think this is the one.
All right.
If we had to open doors any longer, I swear I would have just picked one and took my chances. Start a new life, you know?
Okay, so we go through.
Always an option.
Oh,
Yeah, you okay? So you walk through and you find yourself in a familiar setting. You're back in the Wizard's Hall.
great. I think we should try to get out of here without raising any suspicion and get as far away from this place as possible.
I
Yes,
agree.
for sure.
It is time for us to retreat and regather ourselves.
I was gonna say, I would think probably everybody in the party is healed up by now. Because that Eldritch cannon kept going off for like an hour. So
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, that's good.
Sweet.
Just covers you with eldritch confetti.
All right. I think we should find the nearest inn and shack up for the night and lick our wounds and potentially consult the blue orb again.
yeah, that might be the best idea. Definitely, I want nothing to do with wizards for another good long while.
All right.
Yes.
Well, let's get to that point. So, all right. So first, you come down the hall, and you guys got to get out. So, you make your way down, and the conversation in the hall suddenly falls silent as you guys are making your way across to the door, and they're all staring at you.
Oh no.
Walk fast.
Yes,
Yeah,
we just we ignore them and we just continue to walk.
I whistle a happy little tune as I walk by.
With your head on the stick.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
with another
my
wizard's head.
My very inconspicuous wizard head on a stick.
Yeah, there are several mouths just agape as they're all staring at you, and as you work your way out to the front entrance, even the guards kind of take a step back and let you pass.
I don't think they want anything to do with us after this. They're like, you don't want, just go.
All right, so you make it back out into the area out front, and you're looking around for a direction to go. Which way do you go from here? Just give it to me cardinally.
Wherever there be inns.
Well, you know there's the place that you were staying, the floating taverns.
Yes, we go that way.
All right, so you start making your way back, I guess, to the east. I mean, it's the way you know the way you came. There, you can definitely tell there's. You can kind of go to the southeast, which might get you there a little faster, but there's districts you haven't been to yet.
Let's just stick to the path that we know, even though it may take us a little longer.
Yes, sounds great.
Okay, so you make your way first to the east and into the area of the Great Well, and you know there's all the hustle and bustle going on and people bumping into you, and let's have everyone roll a passive let everyone roll a perception check.
9 for Hen.
19.
15.
Dirty 20.
All right, so Hen and Kakano are just kind of walking along, doing their thing, kind of just shocked by the various things they're seeing. And Gago and Yora, you both have the hair stand up on the back of your neck, and you kind of look at each other and look back, and you catch just a shadow ducking away as you turn. You get the distinct impression that you're being followed.
Awesome.
Okay, I tell the group that I think someone's following us very quietly.
Alright. Well, we definitely shouldn't go back to the ship then.
Well, we're not. We're going to a tavern.
It's the floating taverns on the ship.
Let's go around this next blind corner and wait for the person to come around, confront them.
Yeah, I like this idea.
All right. Yeah. Let's say you cross the well square and go back into kind of one of the narrow alleyways that leads you down towards the Artisans District, and you dive around a corner and wait.
Perfect.
All right. Cool. Do you want to?
I draw my shillelagh and I hold it in a, right above a head level.
I ensure that my crossbow is drawn.
Awesome. All right. Anyone else?
Takakano scuttles up the wall.
Right?
It worked
I
out
just
very well in
wait.
the Wizards.
We just wait. Okay.
Yeah, Gago,
on.
you're our negotiator. So you talk first, and if it gets hostile, we attack.
I like that. All right. So after a couple of minutes, you see a hooded figure come up, and right as they start to turn to look to the side, they make eye contact with, let's say, Yora.
I say, don't try to run. We know who you are.
He stops for a second, goes, "But how could you know who I am?"
Well, that was just a shot in the dark there. But seriously, don't try to run, or I will club you in the head.
Well,
Yeah,
Takakano drops
she's
down
got the
behind him.
club.
Okay. So you startle him by saying that from the other side, and then what did Kakano do?
Drops down behind him to lock him in. He scuttled up the wall.
Awesome.
Just jumps in
All
behind.
right. Sure. You drop in behind, and the guy's just all of a sudden he hears that thud behind him, and he turns and he just looks horrified at you. It's just like, what the heck?
What's your business?
Like, I saw you at the Wizards, the Knowledge Trader's place. I think I know what you're looking for.
Really? And what might that be?
Yeah,
Is it a sphere? One that can speak to you, you ask it questions and it responds?
Ah. And why get this sudden urge to seek us out?
Because I can sense certain things. There are changes coming. And that Turbo Wizard cannot be trusted. He cannot be allowed to have all of that knowledge, all of that power.
Ah, yes. Well, that Turbo Wizard handled us rather roughly back there. So we would need a lot of incentive or a lot of help to try to hunt him down again. And the information we've been getting lately has been rather sparse, to say the least.
Well, I have some friends. We might be able to help you. But I cannot talk of it here. You must come back. Come back to the Traders District. I have a spot we can be private.
Is this a spot where we might be able to rest?
Oh, rest. Yes, absolutely.
We'll come with you, but if you're trying any funny business, that bug guy behind you is gonna bite your head off.
Aye.
He gets a little startled and he's like, "Yes, I see."
Alright.
Well, lead the way.
Come. And he leads you back in kind of a different route, one that takes you away from kind of the main roads and drags. And you get to a point where you are not sure where you are. It's definitely by the look and the feel that you're in the Knowledge Traders District, but somehow it feels darker here. Like there's kind of a shadow cast over everything. Yeah. And then he leads you to a tent that He's got the very high, squared off walls, and the sides flow covered in stitches. It's like lightweight skin that's all been pieced together. Let's come inside.
I don't like this.
These surroundings do not necessarily fill me with a great deal of confidence, my good sir.
People want somebody dead. What were you expecting? A bunch of plush animals everywhere?
I'll go in though, reluctantly.
I'll go in.
Keep
Cool.
my shillelagh drawn.
All right. Well, the first thing you see as you walk in is a little teddy bear, and it's you can tell it's like stitched together flesh, and the eyes are carved pieces of bone, and it's kind of like hobble walking around, picking stuff up, like sweeping with a broom, using a dustpan, but it's only about a foot and a half tall.
Oh, well, I'll be damned. They do have plush animals here.
I thought you said this was somewhere we could rest.
You may. I have bedrolls.
All right, let's get
Please.
down to business.
Ah, yes. Here, sit.
I'll take
Okay.
the ground.
Excellent. Well, we are safe within these walls. I have created a type of anti-magic field that keeps us protected from prying eyes or ears.
Alright.
Hmm.
Why the obsession with human flesh?
Ah, it is what my order does. We study the interaction of life, death, and undeath.
And this gave you an urge to live in a tent made of weird skins?
But no, it's just you use what you have readily available.
Would you
How's it
rather
fair?
put it in the ground
Carry
to
on.
rot and not foster any growth? This is acceptable.
Most people here in the market use cloth.
Ah, yes, but I can't readily get my hands on cloth.
It is easier to find.
For me, yes. It is part of my studies, profession.
Let's leave it. Listen, what do you want from?
Want you to take what you are seeking from the Turbo Wizard.
You mean he has the black sphere of knowledge?
Oh, I guarantee you he does. He studies it religiously.
And
Do you know
what's be
anything
in it for
about-
us?
Yeah.
You get what you seek. What more do you desire?
Money.
To survive.
There are many forms of survival. You will make it one way or another.
You do not fill me with confidence.
Are you
My
the one that's
skills
behind
are-
this blue sphere?
What?
The
No.
scavenger hunt. Are you the scavenger master?
No. I just really want to take out the Turbo Wizard. He screwed over my entire family.
That seems
Why
fair.
not ask
Ah.
us to just murder him or something? Why are we stealing something from him?
Well, I'm figuring if the thing keeps giving him knowledge, that's the most dangerous thing out there. He keeps seemingly somehow knowing whenever I'm going to, attempt something, attempt an attack, attempt to get him, take my vengeance. But if we can take his knowledge, we can take his power.
Question.
When you
Then how do
Yes.
you know that he's not going to predict us stealing his orb of knowledge?
I don't know. But what I do know is if we throw enough options at him, eventually we will be successful.
Okay. You said you had friends?
Yes, my other companions. They are in the surrounding tents here. Would you like me to call them in?
No, it won't be necessary. I just want to make sure we weren't doing this alone where, we could easily die.
Yes, you could, but that's all right. I will gladly bring you back.
You know what? I'm going to make you promise that if I die, you don't come anywhere near me.
Oh, well, I guess I can't help you like I thought I could.
Well, actually, let's backstep this a little bit. So if we die, you can raise us again as we were, and not to bring us back as some kind of zombie or other undead kind of creature.
I mean, it's usually a question of how much time has passed, but generally speaking, no, you won't be a zombie.
Oh, well, that's all right then. But first, I think we just need, to have a little rest, relaxation, and sleep before we plan our next move.
Ah, perfect. Here, I have just the thing for you. It is a bit of a sleep aid that I like. It's Tears of the Sandman. Sprinkle a little on yourself. You get a whole night's rest in like 20 minutes.
Oh, well.
Is the
Should we
option to
trust him?
sleep normally still available?
I mean, sure, if you really want to, but that's boring. And it hasn't been that long. I mean, despite being our third session, we're only like getting into the afternoon.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Talk about an exciting day.
All right, well
Yeah.
then, yes, I will avail myself of the Sandman's eyes.
I will take it too.
Okay. He just kind of passes it around and he's like, okay, everyone, sweet dreams. I will go and tell my companions you are here. I'll see you in 20 minutes.
Alone, please come alone.
Alone, but alright, fine. I'll just tell them you're here, but I will be back. He dives out and the little stuffed doll comes wobbling over and like fluffs a pillow and hands it to you.
Is the pillow made of flesh?
Of course.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna carefully set it down.
Question: did Kakano eat the pillow?
I.
It is made of skin and flesh.
You are also made of skin and flesh, but I do not eat you.
Well,
Connor makes a very good point. Alright.
All right.
Well,
So,
time.
yeah, you guys all lay down, and little golden sparklies flash through the air as you drift off to sleep. And we pick up here, rested next time.
Nice.
okay.
Perfect.
I think this is going well so far. Just
Oh yeah, just great.
That was awesome. You guys are so good.
Oh, I love the encouragement, but no.
Sure didn't feel like it.
Well, you guys
thought
did
it-
hold
I-
up against a turbo wizard. I love how an
Yeah.
archmage is
die.
like. This is a perfect representation of how language shifts over time. Because it's no longer an archmage, it's a turbo wizard.
Because I'm sorry, my brain broke. I just
No. Your brain didn't break. This was intended. Turbo Wizard it is.
I wish I would have planned it, then it would have been cooler.
Turbo Wizard.
Oh,
No, yeah.
Oh, well, in any
Didn't do much
case,
that
I thought
episode,
that was...
that's right. I didn't
You
do much
progressed
either.
the story. You guys progressed the story. That's huge.
Yeah, for us, that's huge. I did kind of like the
Right.
split up mission we got going on, though.
Yeah, it worked out so well for us. Especially Yora.
Yeah, you guys got your
Yeah.
asses kicked.
Yeah, that was so frustrating.
I can imagine.
I'm so sorry.
It's
The
just
character
chronically low rolls.
Yeah, that was a huge part of it. But the
Yeah.
character sheets they have for the wizards are just ridiculous. They only have a few tricks they can do.
I mean, that's honestly, that's fine. In retrospect, it's the best thing that could have happened for me personally because I only have 26 hit points. So just one lightning strike would have put me under. So, yeah, the whole I'd rather fail in the wisdom saving thing and be a mannequin than have to deal with that stupid lightning strike thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
your guardian insect is there to help save the day.
Right?
In their hour of need, Chaka Kano just swoops down from the heavens.
Yeah, so what exactly should we be? Because it seems like every episode, us trying to pronounce his name changes. Is it supposed to be Kakano, Kakakano, Chakakano? What do you want us to? How do you want us to pronounce this?
I mean, you can say however you want, but according to the random name generator, it's Chaka Kano.
Okay, I was
Chakakano.
saying it right.
All right, Chakakano from now on. Got it.
Okay.
I kind of like it because it's kind of like Shaka Khan, like a Zulu name.
Yeah.
Well, his people are native to like desert regions,
Yeah.
so I guess it kind of works for Zuluish. Like, it's not really desert; it's I think savanna. That's where
Mhm.
they come
Yeah.
from.
So yeah, kind of like a Zulu warrior.
I can see it.
Yeah, but he is slightly off of what he should be because his people typically hate these civilizations because they destroy nature. They're
Mhm.
basically like turbo hippies.
Except more violent.
It depends which hippie
Yeah.
you come across.
That's true. It does depend on which hippie.
Well, I mean, you've got actual hippies, and then you've got like
Okay, they're like
Coeur d'Alene,
extreme
Idaho.
activists.
Yeah.
Okay, so like Greenpeace.
Yeah, but even more violent than that. Like, if anyone infringes on their domain, like, they're not against other races. They just hate people exploiting the environment and not taking care of, not balance.
I mean, fair enough.
Oh, got it.
But he's also like an elder, technically, according to his age, because he's a whole 25 years old.
Yep. Just practically graying.
Just imagining we wake up one day and Chaka Kano's just on his back, legs out.
Oh, I mean, at most, even with magical means, he's only got about 10 years left to live.
Yeah.
Now, that's if we survive this scavenger hunt.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.